Hey guys, this is me Rachit and welcome to yet another video. Today I want to talk about 5 reasons why I chose to become a full stack developer. Now when I started with my journey towards software engineering at Microsoft, I was pretty much sure that I don't like front end. I always saw myself as a backend engineer and I love to build RESTful web services and build scalable systems. I never saw myself as the front end guy, but having spent time into the IT industry, I have been through a lot of phases wherein I realized that it's actually very much important for me to get into the full stack developer category. And in this video, I really want to share what are my learnings. So the number one reason is that it really empowers you to implement ideas. Having strong roots in both backend as well as front end side really empowers you to convert your ideas into implementations really fast. And to be honest, in the span of 2 years as a software developer, I was always brimming with new ideas. It's just that hesitation that you have when you have to start new things, right? I'm sure you all have felt that when you have to start something, you always hesitate something new because it's kind of a friction which is coming into between, and that really stops you from doing a lot of things. And what I have learned from my life is that do a lot, fail a lot, and then only you will learn and actually be successful. So having really strong hands on backend as well as front end would really empower you to keep on implementing your ideas into reality, and you have absolutely no idea which one idea of yours might turn into something really huge for you. So that one thing which I really felt that I should be really not in a state wherein I am struggling with languages or struggling with development, because I'm a software developer. If I want to do something, I really want to be able to do it really fast. The next thing is that you really become the prototype guy. What I mean by that is that if you are working in an organization, you have to get past of that college thing. Now you're in a professional environment, and then you have entered at an SD1, but you of course now will be thinking about becoming an SD2. Once you're in SD2, you will be thinking about SD3 and so on. But things change, you mature as time passes, as your level increases, you start looking at things differently. Software development has a lot to offer, not just about tech, it's also about personality development, and we'll come to that part later. But what I mean by the prototype guy is that once you have actually shown to your organization that you are actually proficient in backend as well as front end, they will actually be needing you to prototype the various business ideas that they have, because you are the guy who can do things faster, and it's super beneficial for them. A lot of times, I would say, even in Amazon as well as Microsoft, I have seen that the products actually fail, and it's the best that you spend as less time as possible in building the prototypes, because you can actually see what's going to work and what's not going to work for your team, for your future, for your business. So having this quality is super useful, and it actually shows or portrays as a unique skill that you have, and people need you actually. And this brings me to the fourth point, which is personality development. Once you have demonstrated to your organization that you are actually proficient in both backend as well as front end, you will start getting more attention. People across your teams, across the organization will start noticing you, and then you will start getting more challenging work because you have shown, you have exhibited that talent and that potential in you. You will be frequently contacted in so many meetings wherein you will get the chance to share your ideas and not only help yourself but even help other areas as well, other teams, other products which they are building upon. So it really increases the impact that you have within your organization, and it also opens room for communication and personality development, because you will be communicating a lot among peers as well as within your teams. And to be honest, it's not that just becoming a full stack developer will enable this, but I just wanted to have a little bit touch upon this category as well. Uh, Moving on, the last point is that it really makes you a fast learner. Now, just let me elaborate a bit on that. Now, let's say you are familiar with C++ or Python, and you have spent enough time that you really feel you are proficient with it. Now, let's say if I tell you to implement some piece of algorithm in other language like JavaScript, I think you will still be able to do that. Why? Because you know what is the construct or what is the basic expectation from a programming language. They will have if else, switch statements, for loops, classes, functions, and you know the basic idea of how a programming language works. Similarly, if you have really spent enough time and you have done your homework in backend as well as front end projects, it will really enable you to have the right context for both side of the technologies. And when we talk about web development, it's backend plus front end. Of course, there are other things also coming into picture. Like we have security, which is like whole another category. But for me, what interests me right now is backend and front end. And I think that if you have enough context in both of them, it will really be easy for you to work on other products as well. So basically, summing up, it will really enhance your profile as a software developer. Your impact within your organization will increase a lot. I'm pretty much sure that a lot of people within your organization will start noticing your talents and will know what your name is and who you are. The other thing is that you full stack developers are like really needed in the market. So even if you are not happy with your present organization, it will be really easy for you to switch. But here is the good thing as well, because within an organization there are so many different teams, so many different projects, and since you are already known in your present organization for your skills, it will really be easy for you to switch teams other than switching companies, because when you are switching company, a lot of your time goes wasted into basically unlearning what you have learned in your previous organization and start getting adapted to it. I'm not saying that changing companies is bad or something, but I'm saying that it actually opens gate to basically change your teams and the products that you're working on, the projects you are working on, the projects that you want to work on. So all those things are in your hand now, and it's really easy for you to convince your managers as well as the business partners to let you do what you want to do, because you're good at it and you are actually helping business in one way or the other. So guys, this is what is my roadmap to be an awesome developer. It's been around 2 years of software engineering, and I have spent around 4 years in problem solving. So this is one thing which I feel everyone should do, because it really opens your mind to solving new problems in life, and also again it helps you in switching companies when it comes to clearing coding interview rounds. The other thing is that I am also working on becoming comfortable in becoming uncomfortable. And for example, I was really bad at communication. I'm still not that good, but my public speaking skills have improved gradually over the due course of time. And of course, this YouTube channel has tremendously helped me over there as well. The third thing that I want to share is that I also am trying to work on developing strong roots in more than one language. So if you know me for quite a time now, I am really proficient with C++, a little bit less in Python, and then a little bit more less in JavaScript. So my primary skill set is C++. But I really feel that having strong roots in more than one language will definitely help, and that's one of the reasons why I'm revisiting JavaScript and Python for around last 4 to 5 months. And I also basically started building some front-end projects using React, and in the backend I was comfortable with Django and Python, but I'm like really focusing on building strong roots. The simple reason is that I really want to be able to contribute in whatever projects that I can in my firm, and it will also help me basically have more, I would say, credible projects in my resume. And also I will get more experience. I can see already written code which is in production quality code, and I can learn a lot from that. So if you also want to do something similar to that, I will really encourage you to talk to your managers about your interests. And of course, if you really want to do something extra, no one is stopping you. Like if you're a backend developer and if you're trying to contribute something in front end, it's well and good, no one will stop. But if you really want to change completely to front end for some time, like if you are really thinking that you have enough backend skills and you want to work on front end, just convincing your manager to simply allow you to work on full time on front end projects is going to be a bit difficult, because you have to first prove your talent and skills, and only then you get the results, and then only you can call the shots about what you want to do, because it's business, they are paying you and they want results. So of course you have to respect that and talk to your managers accordingly. While I have worked around 4 to 5 months, I was actually comparing JavaScript with C++, Python with C++, because I really don't want to be that developer who can simply just write code in Python or JavaScript. I really want to have deep roots in them. And I think that comparing languages is also a skill. Like in JavaScript now, I know a bit of story, like they have this pointer, they have binding, they have call, map, apply, all these functions. What do they mean? Like you have use strict in JavaScript. So these are some things which I learned about the language. And I really want to first dig deep in JavaScript, Python and C++, and then maybe also compare the various languages, like how memory works in C++ versus in JavaScript. What are the variable scopes in JavaScript, like global, local, and all those things. So these are some of the things which were going on in my mind, and I thought that having spent enough time on JavaScript and Python, I think now it's time to give you guys back a bit of the learnings that I have learned so far. And you can basically expect to see a lot of tutorials on my videos about JavaScript and Python. Like, we will really get started from fresh, dig deep into the basic constructs, and then later on in the future we can also basically expect videos on comparison between C++ and JavaScript, like how memory works and all those things. So guys, I hope you will join me in my roadmap to be an awesome developer together. And I really can't stress on the beautiful messages that you guys keep sending me. It really makes my day, and all this hard work, like when I go to sleep, seeing such messages really makes my day, and I really feel that I'm doing something very good. So thanks a lot every one of you. Like, we have 63,000 of subscribers. I'm so grateful to you. I'm so sorry if I'm not able to reply to you guys, but I really want to say that I do read your messages, and it feels so great to hear such words. Thanks a lot, guys, and I would really like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this video. And before you go ahead watching my other videos, I really request you to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification icon so that you don't miss out any further updates from my side. That's all I had for this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one.